Welcome, awakened beings, to this channel. Here I do tarot and oracle readings. If that interests you, feel free to check out any other content on the channel. If you enjoy this video and it resonates with you, feel free to interact with it in any way you feel called to. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I said Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is their current energy and what you can expect next? All right, let's go. Current energy around Taurus. Well, flip it. Ooh. Oh, Hexters. Yeah, what is this here? Six of Pentacles. I love it. And Six of Cups. Current energy around you. Let me just take a minute to tap in. I feel like you're in a generous mood, and I feel like you're helping out friends and family with something in particular. You're nurturing your relationships. So you could be spending money hanging out with friends, hanging out with family. You could be giving money to somebody in need or vice versa. That is very close to you because we got Six of Pentacles and we also have Six of Cups. I also want to point this out to you. This person has the peace symbol on their hands, and so basically together. So you know how people put up when they take a picture and they'll go like this as like the peace. This is actually separation, and so when you see in these kinds of cards, they'll have their fingers together like this. So anyway, this just kind of confirms more that you're feeling very close with somebody, either in particular or a group of people, but you're feeling close and you're feeling generous. I also feel like if you're networking for work or have clientele or something like that, that you're on good terms and things with work are flowing very well. Your relationships are being nurtured. People are appreciating you. This feels very good, Taurus. I'm liking it. Okay. You could also be initiating something, like taking the lead on something, whether it could be in your field of work or just with your relationship. So you could be initiating dates or something like that, initiating reaching out to somebody and checking in on them, or just like initiating I think I already said this, but like, work stuff. You could be in a lead role or not, but there's just something about, there's also this energy of you being a stable person for somebody. So it could be somebody confiding in you around this time and being appreciative of your help, but you just feel like a stable like pillar for somebody or for people. This could even be related to community then. Do you do community work, Taurus? Like, what is you doing? Okay, hello. I love that. All right, future predictions. What can Taurus expect next? I love it. I feel like some of you are being honored with something. Like maybe you're getting some sort like employee of the month or certificate of appreciation. Biggest donor for something. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like you're being recognized for something. Okay. What's next for Taurus? Well, you got Six of Pentacles again. So I feel like I already called it. What's next for Taurus? Keep going. I feel like you're elevating in your field or in your relationships because I'm being drawn to the wings behind this person. It nearly takes up the entire, well, not the entire card, but like it really takes up a lot of the card. But you can see behind them, there's like, this yellow, like whether it's sunrise or sunset. So I just feel like you're progressing or growing bigger. Just because of how big the wings are, that's what makes me feel that way. Look, both hands are, I didn't even notice that hand over there. You could have a really strong bond with somebody. Like this might be some sort of power couple energy as well. Or this could be you like being side by side with like a company. Interesting. But it's one of those things where when I said side by a company, what I mean is like if somebody is thinking of an organization or a company, a business or something like that, like your name is what pops up first. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. But it also could be relationship wise. Like it just kind of feels like whenever somebody thinks of something, adjacent, your name pops up first over anybody else. Like that's what I mean when I say you're a stable pillar for somebody. They know that they can count on your generosity or for you to help them, for you to give them a hand, for you to be consistent. Okay, anyways, what to expect? What can Taurus expect? Whoa. Okay. So all these cards just came out of hand. Let's try that again. And if it happens a second time, then we know. What can we expect from Taurus? Or what can Taurus expect? Hangman. I feel like whatever situation that... Okay, two things. If people are, counting on you to be this pillar and really just kind of focusing on you, I definitely see you needing to go into hermit mode and to recuperate and to think about things. You're going to have to think about something. So whether somebody approaches you and asks you for help, you might have to retreat and think about it actually. So you might not be super willing. But I'm wondering why. What is Taurus going to have to think about? Hold on, I want to figure this out. What is Taurus going to have to think about? Three of Swords. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. You want to make sure that if you're helping with this situation, that, how much at risk are you putting yourself? You want to weigh the pros and cons. Is it gonna, you're looking at the longevity of it. King of Pentacles, right? Okay, that makes sense. You're just being, just weighing your options. So I definitely see that you're going to need to take a little time to think. But I do feel like you're going to get some sort of clarity with that time. The Hangman. This could also be you taking some time away from work. Okay. I definitely can see that. So the current energy was you either, doing a lot for people, communities, work, just you interacting a lot. And so what's happening next is I feel like you needing to take a pause. But I do feel like you're going to have some sort of realization about, You're going to have some sort of realization, but about what? It's more so about yourself. What is it? What's the realization that they're going to have? Well, victim. Okay, I feel like we're getting into the meat and potatoes now. It was looking like cookies and cream, and now it's meat and potatoes. Victim card. So, Taurus, I feel like you're having some reflection about what you do for others, how much you do for others, and how that's impacting you. And how you maintain your stability. I do also feel like you are opening your heart more. So when it comes to the pentacles, you had Six of Pentacles, and we have King of Pentacles. And that's, home, career, money. But now we have Knight of Cups here. So I feel like you're reflecting on your heart space, because the heart space carries more empathy, compassion, love, like emotional openness or capacity. And so, it just brings me back to the love languages, where like you can show love by buying somebody a gift, or being present with them while they're crying. And not really having to say anything. You just be somebody that's sitting there, and that's enough for some people. But with this Knight of Cups, I just feel like you're thinking about your emotional capacity. So yeah, I don't see this as bad. I definitely see a lot of good things. But if I'm getting down into the nitty gritty, there is a period where you're thinking about, you're just kind of reflecting. And I feel like it's good for you. Hangman. I do kind of feel like you may be a tad bit frustrated with timing. I think I'll just leave that at that. But with the Hangman, this is also a card of like waiting. So, and then we have Two of Swords of like, the mind opening up, getting clarity, getting answers, making a decision. So I don't know if a person or somebody is waiting for you to make a decision, or it's the other way around. But with this, I do feel like timing is a part of this situation. Okay. All right, so let's give you some advice real quick. Positivity. Really quickly, when I just grabbed the cards off the table, I got this thing, or I got a phrase. It was like spread like butter, and it made me think like part of your reflection is like how you're spreading yourself, like spreading yourself thin or too easily. I don't know. That might be some of your reflection. But anyway, or maybe other people thinking that about you. Okay, so positivity. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. Okay. All right. So that is your reading, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Good luck on your journey, and take care.